son of a bitch. Yes. Is it working? I think it is. Can I make it twerking? Yes. Okay, let's see. Hello. Yep, it's working. That's because I'm king shit. No, I'm not. Alright. Many of you know who are on magic. No, minds. Know that I have come to the conclusion that the political correctness is cultural Marxism. Now, there's this video going on. I forget the guy's name. I'll look it up. He talks about subversion. And when he says that when the subversion process is complete, that the sleeper agents, all that's left, will eliminate the useful idiots. Now, who are these useful idiots? That would be anyone who they are giving minority rights, more rights to. That would be homosexuals, transsexuals, black people, people of color, women. Now, I do not know of any countries that were subverted with cultural Marxism and then taken over by Russia. But I do know a pattern through history a little bit. When Stalin took over Russia, all the people that did all the heavy work, the heroes of the revolution, and I could be inaccurate, correct me on this, were liquidated, purged, goodbye. With Hitler's Germany, he had the brown shirts. When he finally was able to take over the formal military, the actual military, he eliminated the brown shirts because they were a liability. The brown shirts were criminals who were basically a chaotic spawn. In Christianity, it says the stone that has been rejected is now that the builder has rejected has now become the cornerstone. The rejects and undesirables of the society, the ones who were oppressed during Jesus' time, Jesus built his ministry upon their backs to bring down and subvert the Roman Empire as it was decaying. Now, who were these people? These were slaves. These were prostitutes. These were women. It says in the Bible, love your wives. Women were treated as property in Rome. They were not treated at all with respect. They had a slightly higher status than cattle. They were property. They were not treated as human. So under Christianity, what ended up happening is all these people were offered a little bit more power and a little bit more respect. But once the transformation was complete, what happened to all these prostitutes? What happened to all these slaves? What happened to all of them? They were purged. In Islam, same thing. When women were given a little bit more power, they were treated really bad pre-Islamic stage. So women were given a couple more rights in order to appeal to women. Because when you give the rejected aspects of society a promise of a little bit more privilege, power, and prestige, they will follow you because they have nothing else to lose. What happened when Islam came into power? Well, there are ideologies now that promise to give them more power, But it's not happening. Women are now oppressed in Islam. The point I'm getting is, in politics, there is no kindness of the heart. There is no freebies. When you play the Game of Thrones, you either win or die, as they say. And I hate to be cliche, but no one gives anything for free in politics. Let's talk about black people, people of color. Who came up with these ideas of social justice, of socialism, of cultural Marxism, political correctness? Old white men. During a time when racism and prejudice was the norm, was looked down upon. I ask people of color, when a white person has offered you something, historically, how has that turned out? Not really good. The Native Americans say, hey, white people say, hey, I'll give you these trinkets if you sign this treaty. No. So, that's something to think about. And the other question is, who is the majority of liberals? This is for people of color. White people. You mean to tell me that people like Hillary, who says behind closed doors how she thinks very little about black people, is on your side? Give me a break. And homosexuals and people of other sexual orientations, do you really think these people on the side? Or are you being a pawn where once your use is fulfilled, you'll be purged? And just like the historic pattern of Islam and Christianity, do you really think, ladies, that once the transformation is complete, you will be able to retain the power that was given to you? Or are you being had for a fool?